gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Oh, good move. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll throw with May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, May with it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Austin Hooper.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start on the ground. Hall trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno out to throw. His throw incomplete. A great matchup here in the Northeast. We know about the New York-Boston rivalries in other sports, and this one just as heated. It goes back all the way to the AFL days in the 60s. Plus, you might recall it was a Jets-Patriots game in 01 that introduced Tom Brady to the NFL world as he took over from injured Drew Bledsoe, and the rest, as they say, is history. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Patriots making their way back out, and they have had a number of uniforms through the years, going back to the Pat Patriot days and even before that. And now here they are in their NFL rivalry-inspired combo, dubbed the Nor'easter. If you look closely, you can see the 6 stars around the neckline. That's an homage to both the 6 states of New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, as well as the Patriots' 6 Super Bowl titles.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's May. Open man is born. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand-checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
To the air, May will be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Here's Bryce Behringer now. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 15 carries, 78 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
First down, Jets.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now Geno. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third.
Third and 5.
Now Smith. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. And even 50 yards.
10 yards to go.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Smith keeps it on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Patriots ready to get the football back. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
A give for Stevenson, running right. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Throwing here is May. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smith. He completes it to Wilson. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
The Jets at 5 and 4 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Smith. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Gets around him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Running left, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He was tackled at the
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Allen. And running with power here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Taylor. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
And the Patriots
Back to throw again. This is caught. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
73 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First down, Jets.
Here's Smith. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Smith. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Third down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Jets.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. In motion is Austin Hooper. They'll throw with May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Douglas. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
And the Patriots, first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
At the 14-yard line.
Stevenson now on first and 10. And they'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle, it was Dane Belton.
Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Austin Hooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Pats are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked to his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. 3rd and 3. Geno now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Jets first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Option play, here's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 13-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. We're just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. To throw, it's May. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Andy Borregales on for the Patriots field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Jets take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least. Find something blocked and return the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point, you might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, letting the guys play.
Extra point by Sniper. Lead to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing here is May. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's second down at 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back
back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the gun, it's May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 2 yards.
Running left is Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Patriots.
Here's Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. They juked him. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you're playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ball again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Jets on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Smith. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And they'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the right side, this is Stevenson. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. From the shotgun, it's May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They're going on fourth down. May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Throwing now is Geno. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. On the option, it's Smith himself. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Geno. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Smith. Will try and do this himself. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Patriots have it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard.
Diggs, the motion man left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots first down.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the shotgun, May with it. It's complete to Diggs. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
He's going to try and take off with it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw forward May. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Open man is born. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 54 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Jets, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week. Crew, I'm Brandon.